All right, so I guess while we're waiting, you can tell me basically what the process of what we're going to be doing next is going to be looking like, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm my Steam overlay is broken and I'm troubleshooting that. Okay, so launching a rocket. I think we have all of the things that we need to launch the rocket. I don't remember if we researched the rocket yet, but if we haven't, we'll get there. Uh, when we launch a rocket, the game opens up a lot more. There's one more science pack that we have to do, the space science pack. And so you launch a rocket, and then you're introduced to space, and then you have to build a space platform to make the space science, and that's what allows you to interact with the broader, the other more other planets. Um,
Okay.
Steam just said that you loaded the game. Let's
Yeah,
see. Are you
it
in game?
closed real quick. Now I'm opening it back up again. It closed on
Okay.
itself real quick.
Um, so yeah, that's the rocketry aspect. And there's a lot, like it's hard to explain. You'll see it when we get there. But uranium, on the other hand, is just like a really awesome power source, and it's fun logistically because it only spawns on the home planet. And so we have uranium on our map just as
Hmm.
like we can use it. It's ubiquitous. We're prepared to harvest it, but it only exists on this planet. And so, if you wanted to use it as a fuel source, you have to set up the logistics of getting the uranium off the planet and to wherever you're going to be using it. Um, but it also unlocks the atomic bomb, which is a lot of fun as well, and will help with our negotiations with the locals.
Okay, so what's the pro? Is it like ore?
Yeah, so there's an ore that you have to mine. It's the uranium ore, and it's special because it requires sulfuric acid. And so you most ore outposts, you're just exporting the ore, but on a uranium outpost, you're exporting the ore, but you're importing sulfuric acid because that's used to mine it. And then once you have the ore, then you have to pass it through a centrifuge. You have to refine it. And then there are two intermediaries, and it would be easier if we were in game, so I could just tell you to look at the wiki, at the Factoriopedia. But
I have the wiki
there's
for the game.
yeah, yeah, you can plug it in there. There's two different types of uranium. There's the normal rocks, and then there's the spicy rocks. And the normal rocks are good for things like uranium ammo, where if you wanted to do like crazy amounts of damage, you could make uranium bullets, and those are pretty OP. But the spicy rocks go into uranium fuel cells, which are then used in reactors. And so later on in the game, there's a recipe that we can unlock that converts the regular rocks into spicy rocks. But the important thing is that we get the process started. That way, that process, which takes a little bit more time to get up and going, it's got more
Okay.
time to do that.
I'm seeing on here on the wiki it says uranium 238, uranium 235, and then this ore, then the fuel cell,
Hmm.
depleted fuel cell, and just the processing and the ammo, which is apparently late game ammo.
Yeah, yeah. The uranium bullets are really great. In my space age run, I used uranium bullets for well, spoiler alert, when you get to space, you have to shoot the asteroids. And so you think you get to space and you're like, oh, I'm done with the military side. Nope, you still have to shoot the rocks. And so you get to space and you have to shoot the rocks out of your way to fly your spaceship.
Hmm.
And I use uranium bullets to shoot the rocks out of the way for my spaceships in my other save, which is just like a fun little gimmick. It's like there are better ways of going about it, but this way is mine.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so uranium seems pretty complicated, basically.
Yeah, yeah, it's a high effort, high reward sort of thing. Not everyone has like not everyone likes it, not everyone really wants to get into it. It's kind of an optional part of the game, but once you unlock it, you get a awesome power generation as well as the atomic bomb capabilities, and those are pretty fun to play with.
Okay. Sounds good to know.
Yeah, I don't know if there's they redid their achievements a while back. There used to be an achievement. I don't know if it still exists. I'm sure it might, but for accidentally deploying an atomic bomb in the middle of your base, where the win condition for the achievement is you have to destroy so many of your own things within a certain period of time, and the easiest way to do that is to accidentally nuke your base. Um, and there's been many a times where I'm like, oh darn it, I accidentally bumped the shoot button.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you're talking about that where you accidentally nuke the base a lot.
yeah, it happens far more often than I care to admit.
All right, so are you able to join this time? I'm still getting this weird
Okay.
lag. It's so weird. I'm gonna have to. If you can't join this time, apparently I'm gonna have to like try to figure that what's going on with that.
Oh, maybe. Hey, look at that. There is a weird lag. I do see that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that's coming from.
It's like the entire game is running at like half speed. It says it's running at normal speed, but um hmm. Hmm.
Could my CPU be causing that? Because like it's showing like my CPU like maxing out, but it definitely shouldn't be maxing out. Troubleshooting stream, it seems that way.
Yeah, let's take a look see. Um
Yeah, that's pretty bad. It should not be doing that.
Oh boy.
It could
I'm
be
gonna
on
quickly
my
jump
end,
into
and if
debug
it is, I'm
settings.
fully sorry. Not sure what's
It's
going
okay.
on.
Hey, I have an idea for giggles because it doesn't actually matter who hosts this. I'm going to save it. And then what if we switch sides? So I host it and you connect to me. And then all you have to do at the end of the game is to make sure to save it before you disconnect. Um, and then you'll have an up-to-date copy. Do you want to give that a shot?
We can try it. Would it is if it's like if my CPU is causing it and that's making it lag for you as well. If I join yours, would I still be lagging if it's on my CPU? I'm assuming it would be, right?
That's a great thought. And I think you might be right. I think it would also lag that way. Do you have like your like CPU monitor open? Like, what's it doing? Is it just chilling, or is it struggling?
It's
What's your
showing
memory
that
pressure look like?
it's showing that like every single node is like maxing out, but like when I'm looking at like what is happening on my computer, like nothing is using that much CPU. So not sure what's
Weird.
doing that. I might have to spend some time looking into like what's causing that specifically. Because usually I've seen this happen and I just restart the computer. Yeah, like if the CPU is struggling, that would explain the crackling and all the other stuff. So it is
Yeah.
struggling. I'm just trying to figure out the reason why. Um,
Okay.
but
Well, we can.
yeah.
Why don't we power through and see what we can do? We don't have to actually like do anything, but we can like, at least take a look around and see what we need. Um, all right, so it looks like in the research queue, we've got everything queued up for rocket silos and uranium processing. Um, so that we just need to wait for that. Like all that needs is time. We just need to wait for the science to science. Um, what was I doing when we last connected? I was making this the belt system or the belt automations.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think so.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with What was I thinking last time I was thinking it?
Yeah, you're trying to create a system where all these are being made and pushed out into the. Oh wait, no, you weren't pushing it out anywhere. You're just trying to make everything. You're just trying to automate this system so that they're on the robotics thing and the provider chest.
Yeah, yeah. That way we don't have to keep making them in our pockets. We can just use belts wherever we need them. Um,
All right.
I see. I see what I was doing. I need to make a bunch
Oh,
of.
I forgot it does that. I
Uh,
was like, why is everything yellow?
I need to make a bunch of gears because belts need gears, and I'm out of stuff. I need stuff.
Oh, you need what do you need? This is a assembling machine
I need
too.
assembling machines. Yeah. I
Do I
just told
have?
the robots to go and give me stuff. Um, I'm just building materials.
Oh yeah, I do not even
Uh,
have any. I need to build those on myself.
steel, iron, that sort of stuff.
All right, I'll try to push through. Hopefully the lag won't be too bad. It seems like it's not consistent either. It seems like it comes and goes, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, yeah. There's times at which it's like almost usable, and then it just slows way down to a crawl.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything. I don't think it's the game. It's probably not the game. I don't think it's that. So are you able to like explain what your logic was here? Do you remember? I think each of these requires the recipe requires what's next to it. So this requires iron.
Right.
So this is gonna have to have iron coming down on this path. And then it also is gonna need the transport belt, the regular transport belt. And the transport belt is gonna need iron and gears, which I'm assuming.
Yeah. So I'm,
Where are
I'm
the
putting
gears gonna come?
gears.
Oh, that's what you're doing here.
Yeah, and then I'll put iron on this other side, and then I'll run the iron over to the gears as well. And then this one, this little in the middle row, this one is going to be circuits because the splitters need circuits.
Okay.
Is how I'm envisioning it in my head. We'll see how it actually plays out.
I am hungry. Are you watching from the bus? I'm sorry you're hungry. I also didn't eat anything. We were both struggling to get up and actually function.
I hear that.
Oh, at the bus stop. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Technically, you can get yourself something, though, when you get to work. So I have to get
Want to
used to the
know?
fact that the robots would just build everything you ghost, but I can also still add stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So the magic thing about robots, I'm just going to take that entire thing and I'm going to move it down a couple spaces, and the robots will just figure it out.
Oh my god. How did you do that so quick?
So you can. There's the normal keyboard shortcuts: Control C, Control V, and that'll let you copy and paste. And then you can also Control X to cut. And so that's what I did: is I just Control X selected,
Oh.
and then I just dropped it down a couple tiles. And then now the robots will take it all away, and then they'll bring it all back.
What the frick? Okay, that's really cool because I always wondered like what do you do if you actually built something in a spot that just wasn't right? Like it wasn't what you wanted.
Right. And the most annoying thing is like you have your entire base built and it's wonderful, and then it's like off by one tile, and you're like you have to take the entire thing down to shift it one over, just one over, but you have to do it because it's going to mess with your OCD if it's not right.
Yeah. That's weird. It shows an X on that one still. Why do some of these still show X's?
there wasn't enough robots in the network to completely take everything down, and so some of the stuff is waiting for robots, and so it'll happen when it happens. It
Okay.
takes, time.
You know what's funny? The price of an ice cream near where I work is the same as a medium coffee. I could get ice cream instead of coffee if I wanted to. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy, I won't lie. I'm going to help it build in. I'm trying to follow the logic you're doing here because I see this is a pretty complex system, it looks like. What you're trying to
Yeah,
do
I mean
here.
it's not terrible, but it could be better. Um,
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's kind of cool because, like, to me, the hardest part of this game before you get robots, or even if you have them, you still might have to think some of this out, is trying to figure out the best combination of, like, the best way to line things up to automate them. If
yeah,
that
yeah, I
makes
see what you're
sense.
saying.
That seems to be the thing I struggle the most with, like, in my own single player experience, which I do want to get back to that. I just been playing so many games.
Yeah,
But like that seems to be the hardest part for me to figure out sometimes because like there's so many different ways you can route it. So you got to be like how you route it can either be a good experience or a bad experience.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Alright, so it's gonna go into there. So when I'm seeing how you're doing it, I'm trying to like take from what I'm seeing you do and why you're setting it up that way to try and like apply it back to anything I may be doing. And I think this is pretty interesting how you have this right now. I see it's all like a chain of similar
Yeah, and
things.
and the each part of the recipe requires the part before it, and so if you can set it up, because like everything kind of depends on the main assembly machine that's making the belts, because everything else needs a belt. And so if you have some of the belts going this way, and then you have some of the belts going this way, and then each of these products has to go down the chain, it's a it's hard to build very compactly. I can say that.
Yeah. All right. So I'm seeing the system here. Honestly, when I was in school, I used to have a lot of coffee. I used to drink so much coffee. I feel like if they had ice cream, oops, I did that wrong way. If they had ice cream, I would probably choose ice cream every time. Which is not helpful because at least coffee can help you with your focusing and stuff like that. But oh, wrong way. Yeah, we want it to come out onto that. And then this is going to bring it inside. I'm assuming this is another... Okay, so you're splitting the... Oh, I see. Okay, the iron is being split. Okay, I just realized splitters really helps with this process. I didn't think of this before because every time I'm building these systems in single player, I'm always building them in a way where I only have one line of something or one line of one item or one line with two different items on it. I never thought of using splitters to break a single line of something and send it in two different directions for two different builds.
Right.
I've usually used splitters like in other scenarios, like not with these, like trying to automate, not with the assembly lines, I guess. Which is probably a mistake on my part to not have thought about that. But yeah, this system here is pretty cool. I see. So this is going to be pulling from the iron here. Okay, yeah, I see. This is going to be pulling from the iron. Then the iron is going to be split into two directions. One that's making our our gears, and another that is going to be helping to make our... Oh, you split it twice. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, that works like that. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That problem I was having where I want an item to go in two separate directions, but I want it to be... I want it to only be on one side of that. I didn't realize that the splitter could help with that as well. Because usually I try to create like some T junction thing with the regular belts.
Yeah.
I like that. I like this. Okay. So yeah, so now we have the iron splitting on both directions, but um they're only on one side, so we can still have other items, which looks like on one side it's going to be gears. Oh no, it's going on both sides. Oh, because some do these other things need gears at some point? Oh, these do down here. Ah, I see. I see. Wow. Okay, so this needs transport belts, iron. So that one's set. This needs gears, transport belts. Okay. So you're pulling from that. I see. This needs gears. Okay, so all of these need gears. I didn't realize that they all needed gears. That's kind of rough. Okay, so that's why you're bringing the gears from over here in this underground loop that is bringing splits the gears into both tracks.
Yeah.
I see. My only concern is that we'd have a shortage of gears eventually, but I think that's why you put so many over there. And technically, you could keep expanding it downwards if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But I think that should be
was
enough.
kind of the thought. I had the Roboport was in the way, and so I only did 3, but I meant to do 4. But yeah, we can just keep adding more assembly machines as we need to if they start to back up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's cruising. That's cruising. And so this way we have all of the belts all the way up to red, completely automated, so we can use them to our heart's content. And we will.
What were these down here supposed to be? Oh yeah, the blue ones, right?
Yeah, those are going to be the blue ones
Okay.
that we haven't unlocked yet. And we're only going to build up to blue on this planet because the green ones are unlocked on a different planet, and it's easier to build them on that planet than it is on this planet.
Okay. I like this. I like this system here. I'm gonna screenshot this. Actually, I like this. I like it so much that I want to have an idea of how to recreate this and understand how it works and slowly. I could also do that thing, that blueprint thing. All right, so it seems like the lag is somewhat controlling itself. So
yeah, it doesn't seem like it's too bad. Like it jitters here and there, but it's not terrible. I'm seeing what do we need? We need green science. We're still on green science, and green science is well, it's going as fast as it can. We need modules is what we need. Did we do modules yet? Modules. Oh, we did the first level modules. Okay. Let's play at the first level modules.
yeah, I had modules on my list for things we were working on too.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna completely skip over quality because quality is it's a special.
You're looking at the research tree.
Yeah, so
We have efficiency, we have productivity, we have speed, and then we have quality.
Yeah, we're not gonna do quality. I mean, we will do quality, just not yet. The first 3, the speed, the efficiency, and the productivity, those ones have they change the stats of the structure that's building the materials, so it'll make the assembly machine draw less power or go faster or produce more output for the same number of input. But the quality one is an entirely different mechanic where it changes the output instead of changing the behavior of the machine. So you could get, if you had a machine that was making power poles, you could get some high quality power poles that reach really far, but it's very resource intensive. And the way that the developers made it is kind of funky, where you can only have, in your inventory, you have a stack of turrets, you have a stack of walls, a stack of grenades. With the quality stuff, it adds a new stack. And so you can't have 49 grenades and one really good grenade in a stack together. They'll show up as two different stacks because the game thinks that they're two different items. But that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
We'll get there. Basically, we're going to have our fun, but we're going to we're going to measure ourselves as we do it.
Oh, frick! Our iron is struggling a little bit. Why?
The belts basically.
It's really taking that much.
Sucking up all the iron. Yeah. Belts take a ton of iron. Like especially the higher tier belts. Like if you look at the difference between the regular transport belt, which takes 3 iron for 2 transport belts, the fast transport belts take 11.5 iron for 1 transport belt.
Dang.
So it's like way more expensive.
So what's the because we already have like a lot of going on with our iron production. It's just not able to keep up with that. That's interesting to me. Oh, wait a minute. What's happening here?
Yeah, what's happening down there? Slow. Because we have a whole bunch of idle machines. Oh, that's the steel. We're looking at steel.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's just our steel production is really good. Man, that's causing some lag.
It's painful. Yeah, so we need more iron, basically. And I think what we're going to do is just hack together a short-term solution. I'm just going to do a cheeky copy-paste.
Hopefully we're good.
Need that.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's so painful. All right.
I'm sorry. I don't know why that's happening. That's crazy.
It's all good. I will prevail.
Would lowering the max render threads help at all?
I don't know confidently enough to say.
Oh, we'll see. Try that. Intriguing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some experimenting on some of that. So I can figure out what's causing that problem. So we're doing concrete and then the rocket silo. Oh, you need that for that. Okay. Interesting. Use to launch items and players to space platforms. And then what is this? Oh, uranium mining. Okay. Which also needs concrete. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. I don't know if it's because our game has gotten so much bigger, so like it's taking more of a toll on stuff, or what. Shouldn't be a problem, though.
I don't think so. Like, this game runs on a potato.
Yeah, I don't think it could be that.
Like when you're hosting the game, like it's its RAM usage that builds up before the CPU usage. And so when you get to the mid game, like you've got a couple different planets and you've got a bunch of different factories all producing at the same time, then your RAM usage bumps up a little bit. So you can't always use like the cheapest server. You have to like bump up the memory a little bit. But it seems like it might be like CPU performance rather than memory performance related.
Interesting. Okay.
But I mean, what do I know? I just play the game.
No, it's definitely probably that, because like my CPU has been acting weird. Got a lot of iron here at least. So my question is for like the transport belt stuff. You were talking about how you have like the red advanced circuit and the green circuit boards. Does the blue ones need the red one? Because right now it's not using red ones.
Yes, the blue, needs the red and a bunch of green. And so the green ones are like a staple. You use so many green ones. And then the red ones use the green ones. And then the blue ones use the green and the red ones. And then the quantum chips use the blue ones.
Okay. Makes sense. I was just trying to figure out why you did that, why you did it that way. Because like right now, it's like not being used.
Yeah, yeah. This is one of those situations where it's like if it's on the tech tree, it probably belongs on the bus. And
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
found a situation where it's like we this was in the tech tree, so we probably need to research it and then put it on the bus because something else is going to need what we unlocked via the research.
Is concrete going to be like that?
Concrete is let's look at it. Concrete. It's used in buildings, and so it's good to have on hand for that. But also the big advantage of the concrete is one, like it looks good, like just as a factory. Like that way, you don't have factories sitting on grass; you have factories sitting on concrete. But it also gives you a buff to walking speed, and so like you can move around faster when you're walking on concrete as opposed to regular grass.
So, like, for instance,
Um,
in our situation, if we wanted to change things to concrete, could we change the grass to concrete without destroying stuff, or would we just have to build concrete elsewhere?
you can pave over existing tiles without destroying what's already there. And so,
Oh,
if you
okay.
wanted to pave under a factory, you can do that without needing to pick up the factory.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. That's cool. I like that. 'Cause I was about to say, like, that would be so painful.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and it's handy because it makes the base feel smaller. That way, you're not like running and running and running and running and running. Um,
So, iron ore, stone, brick, and then water. So, we'd have to bring, I don't know if he set up a water system, right? That we can pull from in that way, like on the, the bus.
let's see. So we have water as a fluid, but we don't have the iron ore um, on the bus. And so we might have to make a dedicated concrete factory and just run trains to it. Um, because we
Gotcha.
have iron ore on the trains. We don't have water on the trains, but we could drop like a train station right here to suck up water from the lake. Um, and having water on a train is just generally a good idea. Oh, the game. It's trying.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm here for the camaraderie. The game is just something to focus on. Um,
So you're saying like over here we do like a separate thing?
yeah, yeah, we could put a train station up there just to suck up some water. And then the train will go there, load up on water, and then go to wherever else it needs. And so I'm thinking we should have a train for water and a train for iron ore meet at a concrete factory. Um, and the concrete factory, what else is it going to need? Stone brick. It needs stone brick, so we're going to have to import stone.
I don't think that changed much.
Or we could build it on a stone patch. We could build a concrete factory on a stone patch. Do we have any good
Okay.
stone patch? We have this stone patch.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
Let's see. Yeah, we might. What we might do is build a concrete factory on that stone patch. But I'm trying to solve our iron problem for right now.
Oh, okay, I
Um,
see. Okay.
all in time. It'll all happen.
Okay. Hmm. You see. Let me just put this up. Curious. Oh, frick, there's a bug right here. God, you scared me, buddy. What is that? I've never seen that before. It's like a... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a little circle.
Bug in the
Yeah.
game?
No. Just on my table.
Oh. I got you.
In the game, that would be really bad.
Like, there's a bug. Why aren't you yelling louder? Oh, man.
All right, so for me, it's getting pretty laggy. Oh wait, it looks like it's okay now. It's like really off and on.
Yeah, it's so off and on. Like, it'll be like I can run across the way just fine, and it's like no lag at all. And then I get to where I'm going, and it's just jittery.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're struggling today, but I mean, we can power through, or we can decide to troubleshoot and try again another time.
I might try to look into it a bit more. I just feel so bad. I don't want it to be so bad for you. And also, I can't easily see what you're doing because of how it's laggy on my end.
That is so. Well, we can cancel it for today. I don't want it to be like a total loss, though. Is there like I don't know. I don't dare I say any other games that we might want to try, or do we just want to have you look at it and try again next week?
I don't know if it would be the same for other things. I don't think it's the game. That's my thing. I don't think it's the game right now.
Gotcha.
It's probably something else. I might have to look into my what's going on with my CPU.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just pulled a quick save, and so I'll just bail, I suppose.
Oh, our do a save too. Let me do that.
Yeah. Save the game, and then well, that's a bummer. Like I was all excited. I'm like, we're gonna launch a rocket, but I mean, it's all good. The technology, man, gets in the way.
I could try to see if I can look into it, and if it's functioning, and if it's not too late for you, we can try again later.
Yeah. I'm game for later, or if like tomorrow works. During the week is hard because work. But
yeah,
maybe it's just the universe telling us that we need to wait for Katie. It's saying that you're having too much fun. you need to wait for number 3, and
maybe.
And then everything will be good.
All right.
Awesome. Well, hey, Polly, thank you so much for the invite. Even though it didn't all work out today, I still had a good time regardless. I'm gonna go hang out with my wife and see what she's up to. And if you can figure out what's going on, then fantastic. And if not, then I guess we'll just have to play slowly then.
Yeah. All right. No worries. Thank you.
All right. You have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Let me see. Yeah. So that's unfortunate, but I do want to look into that. I just want to make sure I have a good idea of what's happening. Then I can feel better because I don't want to be putting anybody through a super laggy scenario like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see what's going on. I'm not gonna worry about I don't think that we did enough to worry about uploading this or anything like that. So I'm just gonna look into it, see what happened, see what's going on, and then if I can get another session going today, we can. But if not, I'll just probably chill out for today. But yeah, peace, and yeah.